What are you laughing at?
I'm gonna be posting Malone today. Roasting Malone.
Welcome our new friend, Roast Malone, into the
What's up,
studio.
guys? The roast master here.
How do we even think of that?
I don't know. We have these. So we have this like gap time between our intro, and like it's kind of like dead space to get us talking, right?
The most fried shit comes out of that space. I'll tell you what. You think the stuff we say on here is fried?
Yeah.
The stuff before the episode is just really fried.
One day I'll summon the courage and just post it.
Oh my god!
Because the stuff we say is just so stupid. But yeah, roast Malone.
Oh yeah, you were gonna make fun of him.
Oh yeah, that's why I was doing this the whole time. I was like, oh yeah, oh. I can't, dude. He's like, wait. She told me that I'm not enough.
That's actually pretty damn good. That's actually pretty damn good. You hit it for like a split second.
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't really hit it because I didn't do this, which hurts, by the way.
I'm just jerking my throat.
Yeah.
Trying to be the Roast Malone.
The Roast Malone. Roast Malone. He had a pretty good album. Hollywood's Bleeding.
I didn't really like that album.
You didn't like it?
No.
I liked it because I come from a background of more rock genre.
Yeah.
So he infused a lot of it.
Let me see that album real quick.
Yeah.
We'll do some Spotify search.
Do some Spotify searching. But I'll tell you from now, it's a great album.
I know Travis is in one of those songs.
And to me, I know what makes a good album to me. It's when you don't really need to skip a song. Like they're all generally pretty good.
Yeah, like I don't have a single one liked here.
I see.
Even the one with Travis, he didn't feature that often. It's Post Malone, Ozzy Osbourne, and Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Like the oddest trio of any song you could pick.
Well, here's how I knew I was getting older. I saw a picture, and it was a bunch of people commenting in a thread, and it was about Post Malone's like new album back then. But people were saying like who's this guy with Post Malone, man? Who's the guy with the goat? And everyone's like, dude, what are you talking? Like my generation was like, the goat has Post Malone by his side. It's the opposite way around. Ozzy Osbourne is the most OG musician, and people just don't even know that.
Post Malone's good. He fits his own role, but
yeah,
to consider him the GOAT would just be utterly disrespectful to all the other rappers that came before and after that are way better than him.
Yeah, I said musician. I did not say rapper.
Okay.
I would never call him
enough.
a rapper. Never.
What is he? An R&B singer?
Pop singer, just an artist, dude, a musician. Because he's done a lot. Like he does beats. He does a lot of guitar work. Like he's an actual musician.
Yeah.
Finger picking style, whatever you want. Yeah. So I think he's good. I think he's pretty good.
Well, who do you consider the GOAT? Let's just strictly in terms of rapping.
In terms of
being
rapping,
a rapper.
Like, okay, as a genre?
Because there are so many out there.
Well, what do you define rap as? Like, what is rap to you? Like, is it Nas? Is it the East and West? Is it like
of course, it's all
YG?
of that. It's all of it. West Coast, East Coast, whatever you want. Just as long as it fits in the genre of rap.
I would have to say absolutely based off of sound and like quality and melody and everything. Travis Scott.
Fair enough.
I mean, I know he's not really rap, but he's rap.
I know there are a lot of people who would disagree with that just because his lyrics are good, but he's not the best lyrically.
He's not the best lyrically. His lyrics aren't even good per se. He just knows how to formulate like a good sentence.
It's all the little ad libs that he touches
too. It's ad libs. It's how he says it, what he decides to extend on, like things like that. But he's an amazing artist, dude.
Well, even from the past?
Even from the past, yeah. I mean, you can tell, like, generally when someone has like a specific sound, you can hear like the texture of what they're trying to make you listen to. Every artist has like some sort of texture.
Yeah.
Hidden in, like, on top of everything. It's like the final layer of what your sound sounds like. Why does it sound like that? That's Travis. People think it's just auto-tune. No. He adds something. There's something there.
But But there's just so many. I mean, you have Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar is amazing. See,
Yeah.
that would be my number one if we were just talking about like straight lyrics.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar all day.
I mean, you have Kendrick, you have Biggie, you have Tupac, Nas, who a year ago released what was the album called? Let me see real quick.
Back in Town. No, I'm just kidding.
So a year ago he released King's Disease #1.
Yeah.
That was a banger. And then a few months ago, or I think a month ago, 2 months ago, he released King's Disease 2.
Ooh.
Which every fucking song is perfect. Absolutely every single one. And that's why I think that's going to be the best album for this year.
Wow.
King's Disease 2.
You know, because we still got like Megan the Trainer.
Megan the Trainer.
Like
Megan
it's
the
relevant.
Stallion.
Yeah, Megan. What is it? Megan the Stallion?
I don't know.
I don't know what the hell. Megan Trainer. That's
it's so
Megan the Trainer.
so fucking just whack.
Wow.
All of that stuff.
Yeah. Best album of the year, huh?
Wow.
It's tough to say. I mean, we're coming out of COVID too.
How many months do we have left? It's August.
Yeah, we got like what?
We have a few months. Yeah. King's Disease 2. I mean, okay. Let's talk about Donda.
Donda.
Because we haven't spoken about that.
Well, for anyone that doesn't know for some reason, it came out.
If you live under a rock.
Yeah. It finally came out. And we knew already because me and Zayd had already watched the live stream, the first one.
Yeah.
And it hits.
It definitely
it's a
hits.
Different album. A lot of people hate it though. That's what I hate. A lot of people did not like it. And they're saying their main point of views is there's no bars, dude. There's no rapping in it.
Some of the best rapping of the fucking year on that album.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think everybody defines rapping differently. Like, what are you looking for? Like solid bar after bar after bar? Or are you looking for like a good general overall sound with bars in between, some singing, some backups, whatever?
Here, I think these are the two main gripes that people have with this album is that one, it's religiously motivated. There's a lot of talk about Jesus and God.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you believe, but that's what Kanye's on right now. And also, I don't think it's his best album production-wise. Because if you look at, what is it, 808 and Heartbeats?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the album?
Yep.
Production-wise, it's absolutely insane. And some of his other albums are on the same level.
Are you talking about Life of Pablo?
Life of Pablo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Life of Pablo. Okay.
But this album, it feels more raw. It feels like it was kind of rushed a little bit because there were like some songs that really didn't belong. Like the one Tell the Vision with Pop Smoke.
Yeah, it didn't really belong in there. But I get it. I get it.
So I think it's mainly those two things that people have a gripe with.
Yeah, everyone. I can care less about the production quality. I just want to know, like, dude, there's something within his sound, like within his equalization. Like he subtracts certain sounds and pushes certain sounds outwards for kilohertz so that our ears grab onto it easier.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. 100%. Because I was stuck on the song Moon. Wow.
That album has so many moments.
It has. I'm sure you did the same thing. Like I went when I listened to the album, I actually went out and listened to it on my own, like through my headphones. Like started taking walks, and I finished it in the course of 3 days. I didn't really do it in one day, you know, because I'm a busy man.
I mean, when I get into a new album that I really like, it's just nonstop for like 5-7 days. Like I want to get sick of it.
Yeah.
But no, Moon is a really good one because, dude, Kid Cudi, Kanye, and Don Toliver.
Are you kidding me?
That's a hell of a combination.
Yes.
When it comes off correctly, and that song came off correctly.
Everything, lyrically, sound wise, production.
Like I remember melody. when you told me about, or when we last episode actually, I went to the beach at night.
Ooh.
I went to, it was in Huntington, but it was nobody was there. I love it like that. And I was on one of those little guard tower things.
Yeah, I love that.
Dude, I was straight dancing for 40 minutes in the dark.
Yeah, I remember. We've done that before.
It's perfect.
We've done that before. Guys, if you guys want like a quick tip to clearing your head, in a fun way, of course, you need to connect with your inner child. If you're lucky enough to live by the coast or some sort of beach or lake, go at night. Go at night. Take your like best quality sounding headphones and just walk. Just
Mhm.
walk, and you will start dancing on the sand. 100%. You will start running around free, just feeling good, feeling it. And whether or not you have work tomorrow, just enjoy it. You'll be surprised how much you can do in 30 minutes. That will change
40
tomorrow.
minutes is all you need.
Yeah.
And you get all the benefits from
It'll
it.
change tomorrow, for sure.
And you sleep like a baby after you go to the beach.
Yeah, you
Always.
released a bunch of chemicals
Yeah.
and all that good stuff. Very healthy things.
Mm.
But yeah, where does that leave us? Where do we leave off at?
Well,
Kinda
we're-
ventured off.
I think we're covering, so let's cover like good albums of the year so far.
Go to albums of the year. How many albums even got released this year?
Like, yeah, we'll actually have to search through this.
Yeah, okay, because
Oh, here's an underrated.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his name. Sid Acharya.
Sid Akaria.
Akaria?
Yeah.
He's not a rapper, but the music he produces it puts you
It's
in such a mood depending on
yeah.
like
It's a soundtrack score style. So it's very instrumental, heavy string instruments.
Like-
just very atmospheric.
like I'll play
building a mood.
like 10
Yeah.
seconds. That kind of vibe.
That kind of vibe. Like it's very dreamy. It puts you in a thematic world for a second.
I like to write to his albums.
Yeah, same here. I like to envision things and, shit going down and all that with his music. That's another thing though. You see, I don't think there's much new music to talk about because not much has been released, especially by the popular artists. But we can always appreciate like movie scores, movie soundtracks.
Yes.
Those are highly underrated. I think that's the stuff we should mostly be listening to anyway.
But even then, not many new movies have come out.
Yeah.
So we're in this like...
Yeah, that's why it's like I'm just exploring other areas that I was meaning to explore before at this stage in my life. And I take music seriously. Split up the word like that. That's funny.
No, speaking of movies, I'm looking forward to Dune. I think it's October 14th.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be one of the few good movies to come out this year.
Yeah, and that's like when it's because Timothée Chalamet, also known as Timothy Chalamet,
Timothée Chalamet
has grown as an actor too.
Yeah.
So I really can't wait. I'm kind of excited to see like what the role, like I want to see how he kind of sucked it in and how he portrays it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do the book disservice because originally it was a book and I got through maybe a quarter of it.
Yeah.
It's a super thick book. It's like that big. But I don't think it's going to do.
Yeah.
It's going
It's
to
not
do
gonna do
poorly.
It doesn't look like it's going to do poorly.
No.
I mean, they're
No.
spending a lot of time on it and there's a lot of production
Yeah.
to be handled there.
I was having a conversation with a friend earlier.
Yeah.
And we were going over movies and how much they spent to make the movie compared to how much they made on the first box office day. There were a couple movies that they spent like $100 million and they made like fucking 10 back.
Oh no.
I was telling him like, you must feel like the biggest piece of shit to be involved in that kind of movie.
Yeah. But that's only first day box office. Like they usually make it up.
Yeah.
But I want to see, I'm actually curious to see what Tenet got. What was the Tenet's budget?
Well, that came out during the pandemic, right?
Yeah.
It's probably a huge budget.
Yeah. So let's see. The budget was 200 million. Box office, not bad. I think people were that bored.
What is it?
363.7 million.
Shit.
I mean, he has his name too, Christopher Nolan. That's not bad at all.
You have to keep in mind this was probably before. Was this before lockdowns?
No, this was during lockdowns.
How were people allowed to go to the theater during lockdown?
Um,
Because remember, like the
do you
one.
remember there was a gap time where things were opening up in certain states? And there was a time literally where like the theater opened and then the next week everything closed back again.
So everyone just
a
piled
weird,
in.
yeah, it was a weird time. It was a very weird time. Everyone piled in, and it was like a 1 seat on, 1 seat off, 1 seat on, 1 seat off.
Mm.
So it was weird, but
Which doesn't make a difference, by the way.
yeah,
I don't know why they implement those stupid rules.
screw that movie. I don't know what he did with that, but
That
I'm a
movie was
Nolan fan, so it pissed me off because
super confusing to me.
yeah, keep it simple, man. Like, have we learned nothing? The more you complicate something, even if you're good, it's gonna do terribly, especially with a deteriorating population. You know,
Mm-hmm.
within the mind spectrum, of course.
Well, I don't know. I think it's one of those movies where you watch over and over again, and then you start to. It makes more sense as you watch it more often.
Possibly, I do need to rewatch it though for a second time. I'm just so not looking forward to it because it's that confusing.
Although that Travis Scott and who was it? Hans Zimmer.
Oh, Hans Zimmer. Yeah, that was, dude. Hans Zimmer, I don't think has ever actually collabed with like a vocalist.
He needs to do that. He needs to do that with Kendrick Lamar. He needs to do that with. Oh my god.
Yeah,
It was
so good, so good.
crazy. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Oh, Venom 2 is coming out.
Venom.
Venom 2.
Oh, the second one.
Let It Be Carnage. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That one looks cool because it has Woody Harrelson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good one. That's the guy from Zombieland, right?
Yeah. I think it's the perfect role for him.
He's gonna play Carnage.
He's gonna play Carnage. Yeah.
What the fuck?
The trailer came out. You can see Carnage too. It's pretty dope. I'll show it to you after.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What else? What else is on our mind?
On our mind today, we have. Do you want to get into politics?
No. What the fuck was that video you watched earlier?
What video?
The cats.
Oh, the cats. Okay. So I don't know if you're aware, but Japan is a region that has a lot of mini islands next to it, and a lot of them are just like basically fishing bases.
Yeah.
But there's this one particular island called
I forget what it's called.
it's called like Oshikinawa. I forgot. Whatever. But anyway,
let's just explain the context.
basically, it's overpopulated with cats. Okay. As of right now, there's about 10 cats that are neutered just to control the population.
Which will make no difference whatsoever.
But I kid you not. Like, the amount of cats on this island versus 22 people that live there, by the way.
I think it was 22 people, 160 cats.
Yeah.
Small ass.
It looks
island.
overwhelming. It's a very, very small island. Like, it's I would say it's nothing except like a little building and some water and a deck. Yeah.
It's like, can you imagine the cat fights at night?
Yeah. Yeah, just too much to handle. But we saw a video and it's I'll put it up right here. But all the cats, it just looks crazy. Like, cause if one jumps, they all jump together, and then if one walks to the left, you're gonna see a majority walk to the left. So it looks like a herd of cats just. Like, who's even the leader? You know, like they all just seem very dumb, and there's obviously nothing to do because there's nothing on the island. But
yeah, remember the one shot where it's like it's a far shot and it zooms in, from like eye level of the cats, and their tails are just like all simultaneously going together.
Yeah, and a lot of tourists have been actually going there to basically feed the cats and then leave. Like that's their dream in life is to visit there, feed the damn cats.
We're just gonna provide cats with a sustenance and dip.
Yep.
What else do you need to do?
I wonder what they eat though. Like besides that, like if nobody
Probably
visits
fish.
for a while.
Oh, dude, fish probably
100%. Right?
Yeah.
I
I mean, you said it was a fishing island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was another one, a rabbit island.
Rabbit Island. That one
in
is,
Japan.
Yeah. That one must be a lot harder to run because they primarily eat veggies
Mm-hmm.
and just dry herb more.
Well, I don't think the rabbit island is.
It's not that interesting.
It's not that interesting because I mean we have a lot of rabbits in our area too.
That's true.
Like you'll see a lot
Yeah.
of them,
You take
especially
a
by the
walk in
golf course and stuff.
Golf course, canyons, grass areas.
Mhm.
You're right. Yeah, but bunnies, man. Have you ever had a bunny?
No.
No?
I had one goldfish before I got my first cat.
Yeah.
I guess I shook the bag too much and killed that thing.
On the way home?
I was like 10. I was like 12. I don't know.
Just kill. You ever kill a goldfish? Yeah.
Because you don't know. You're a kid. You're like, oh, I'm gonna shake the bag.
Yeah.
You go to the zoo and tap on the glass.
That's true. That's true. Leave fingerprints everywhere and scratch marks. Just ruining people's belongings.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. What pet ideally would you have if you let's discount dog and cat.
Do you count fish as pet? I feel like you have to be a sentimental person for you to count it.
Yes, because you have to feed it, take care of it.
Yeah.
Unless you have like a
I mean,
oyster.
100% I will have fish. You know, displayed properly, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna just have like a little tiny one.
Conventional fish bowl.
But if I were to have a pet, it's a very interesting question because I try to think about it a lot. And I guess it's hard to think about because the way my life runs is very on the go. So I do not want to have like an excess amount of responsibility that is not a human. You know, because they can't take care of themselves.
I'm wondering, are snakes, do they require a lot of upkeep?
Sort of. So the main thing I noticed with people that own snakes is they do pay attention to the temperature a lot of their like the cage.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah, upkeep. I guess their food is very specific. So you have to get mice and you have to prepare it for eating too. So it's not just like, oh, here you go. No.
I thought it was like that.
It kind of is, but first of all, like, is the snake asleep? Where is it? Sometimes it hides in its little cave and then it comes out and you wake it up and then you put it in. Sometimes the mouse is still alive for, you know, a good 15 minutes before anything happens. So they're not too quick about it. So every animal's different.
For sure.
Yeah. But I did have a guinea pig from my
guinea pig?
My third grade class, I swear. So every week we would have to
it's called
sign
guinea
off.
pig, right?
What?
Guinea.
Guinea?
Yeah, it's
like I thought it was a guinea pig.
Yo, I just bought this new Lamborghini Pig.
Yeah, Lamborghini.
Check out the V12 behind this bitch.
You know what's funny? No one has ever corrected me.
Well, maybe they think it's guinea too.
I don't know, dude.
It's definitely guinea pig.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna rub this lamp so the guinea can come out, bro.
What the fuck?
A guinea pig.
Mm.
And it was a third grade assignment, I guess, for the whole class. But every week, one person had to take it over the weekend. And they would give you the supplies.
Sounds like an awful idea.
No, it was actually a good idea. I think it's a good idea because it kind of, like, if you had a shit parent, you're not going to, most likely you're not going to have toys. You're not going to have a pet. You're not going to have a good life in general. Yeah. No one's going to really go out of their way to teach you responsibility or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that does do a good job, you know, of making sure the connection between the teacher and the student is correct and good, healthy, and yeah, it teaches you responsibility on your own.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like there's that one stupid kid in class that would just kill it or something.
I think that happened actually.
Of course.
I was like, oh, what happened, Rod? Where is it?
I fed it to my snake.
Yeah, I fed it to my snake somehow. Dude, a guinea pig to a snake?
You would get graded on that?
No, you wouldn't get graded. It's just more like as a kid, it's mandatory, but you think you're going to get graded, but you don't.
Okay.
It's like one of those things. You know, you find out way later that was BS. Can't do that to me.
Should just let this thing die.
I'm here to come to class, not gonna guinea pig and take it home. Let it die in class. Just the horrendous smell, dude.
Oh!
What is that? Mrs. E, what the hell?
Mrs. E.
Oh.
But yeah, honestly, I would have to go cat for my pet.
Yeah,
just because they're so chill.
Mm-hmm.
You can, especially if they're outdoor, you can just let them roam free, and then whenever they want to come in, they come in.
Exactly. They're responsible for themselves, so they clean themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They crap themselves. They like everything is just the only bothering part is giving them a treat, or rubbing them, or refilling their food.
Like your cat Joe that's the most loving cat I've ever met.
Yeah, it's insane. Like
it's aggressively loving.
Yeah, it's like please love me. You know, just crazy. And you could be like 5 minutes apart, and he'll just come back. You're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Like,
Slow
calm down,
You know,
bro.
that's not how affection works.
It's literally headbutting you.
Yeah. You can't just demand shit.
Yeah.
Hated that. But he did scratch me yesterday. A piece of crap. I was playing around with him.
For the Instagram story?
Yeah. You saw that?
Yeah.
He clawed me right here, and he just held on. But then for the Instagram story, I couldn't really do anything. So I just left it. And then after the story, started beating the crap. No, I'm just kidding.
I've gotten some gnarly
beating the cat.
On the neck, on the
Yeah.
arm, leg, everywhere.
That's too much. Yeah, I yelled at him yesterday. Like, no. And then I just pulled him off the couch. Get out of here. And he just does this thing where he goes and just starts walking.
Fucking
like
king.
silently.
He's a true king.
Yeah, he's a true king. He knows.
Damn.
But I'm the king, too. So, you know, we have our battles at home.
The Guinea King.
The Guinea King.
That's what you are.
The Lamborghini King. Oh my God. Imagine the Lamborghini's logo was a guinea pig.
I can't imagine that.
I could, and it's horrendous.
You have a fucking guinea pig mascot.
Oh my God. Broventador.
Broventador. For all the gym bros out there.
For all the bros out there.
Do you want to drive the 2022 Broventador?
Dude, bro. That vent, I adore.
It was clever.
It was very clever. Very clever.
Got you. I get you.
But yeah. So what's been happening around the world, man? Do you notice?
What's been happening?
So we're for some reason I just feel like America's been looking really dumb lately.
Oh, for the past
lately
past
25
20 years. Yeah, 25 years.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on in like the pulling out method, you know, from Afghanistan.
The United States pulling out method from countries that we've tried to invade.
A sudden decision to realize, like, okay, think of the sudden realization of, hey, we messed up 25 years ago, right? 20 years ago. And let's pull out and mess up again.
Oh, dude, keep describing this. Let me find this picture. Because this chart
really
is actually pretty insane.
Yeah.
So try to explain.
But anyway, it was from Kabul, right? Kabul, people were fleeing. Basically, the U.S. pulled the troops out of base from Afghanistan and Kabul, and people were fleeing on large. What are those planes called?
I think B-52 bombers.
B-52 bombers, yes. And they were just docking them with people, human beings. In that context, that it does not look right.
No, of course it doesn't.
It doesn't, especially when people are hanging outside of the airplane.
Have you seen the video where a couple of people fell off?
Mm-mm.
They hung on to, I think, the landing gear.
Oh my God.
And this thing gets to a point where it hits maybe 5,000 feet up in the air, and you can just see like a couple of people falling to their deaths.
Wow.
Yeah.
And to them, I don't know if it's that's so tough, dude. But I had a curious question last night, and it was, what happened to mind your own business? Why does everybody need to be involved in everything 24/7?
Speaking from like a country to country perspective?
Country to country, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a tough thing. We already know why we got into Afghanistan. It was based on bullshit lies and all that, but it's tough because the United States, they have a military base in 100+ countries.
Yeah, all over the
so
world.
we are involved absolutely everywhere. And there's pro arguments for it. There's arguments against it, where it's like you have groups such as Taliban, ISIS, or communist groups who, if you just leave the country to them, they will gain power, and they will likely do something terrible with that power.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, like the United States, sees itself as the white knight, you know, the savior of the world.
Yeah, the moderator of both. But in all reality, when it plays out, you know, after several years, you get to see that it was a mistake.
Huge
to begin
mistake.
with.
20 years in Afghanistan
Yeah.
for what?
For what? For nothing. It was all lies, and then we ended up eating crap too. So like, there's death on both sides now.
Mhm.
Innocent, non-innocent. I'm not here to judge that.
Yeah.
I'm here to say that once upon a time, people were living fine, and now they're not.
Mhm.
Right? There's beginning and ending. So everything in between, I don't care about. It's just, but why? Why pisses me off?
I don't think it's a problem that we go into these countries. It's more of, first of all, you have to understand why we go into these countries.
Yeah.
Second of all, you can't, like the United States cannot go into a foreign country and expect to force its values upon that country. It just doesn't work because they're different cultures. And in a sense, you're acting like an authoritarian. You're being
Yeah.
a tyrannical force by forcing everybody to adopt democracy. What
Yeah.
if they don't want democracy? What if it doesn't work out? There are a lot of moving pieces to this puzzle. So
Yeah. But I mean, you got to accept, and it's also the country's right. So whoever runs it, if he wants it to be a democratic, whatever, let it be. You know what? There's other countries around the world.
Mhm.
There's going to be something to fit you, right?
Yeah.
Why don't we think along that term?
Better yet, why don't we solve our own fucking problems
Mhm.
first?
That's another thing. That's my final statement is, why don't we fix our own damn problems and make this the best country there ever is? Why don't we focus our energy on that?
Mhm.
It's like starting an essay for school. Okay. Are we going to get stuck on the title for 7 hours and then start writing about nothing?
No, better yet, it's starting an essay, writing the title of your essay, and then going to do other people's essays. It's like, what are you doing,
what
bro?
are you doing? Yeah, you have your own essay to do. Stop helping your classmates.
It's a very tough situation, but here's the infographic I wanted to show.
Yeah, what is it?
So the Taliban are now the only terrorist group with the most advanced arsenal in modern history.
Wow. Thanks for the supply of the United States.
They just dipped.
Yep.
And look at how much shit they left. 33 Mi-17 helicopters.
Oh my God.
33 UH-60 Black Hawks.
Wow.
43 MD-530s, which are basically smaller helicopters. Fixed-wing aircraft. 4 C-130 transports. 28 Cessna 208s. Let's see what else. Hold up, I have another picture here. And the weaponry is stunning. 64,000 machine guns.
Oh my God.
42,000 pickup trucks and SUVs.
Wow.
22,000 Humvees. And then we have 8,000 trucks, 162,000 radios, 358,000 assault rifles.
Dude. Okay. They have a full garage.
More than a garage, bro.
And an industrial warehouse of stuff. More than that, even with vehicles.
There was a tweet I saw, I forgot who put it out, but it was basically, so we spent the past 20 years fighting the Taliban to replace the Taliban with the Taliban.
Yeah. Yeah. But you come to realize that what the United States is trained for is not trained for terrain like that. So
No.
as they were based, shit got worse on the inside without the US knowing. So as they populated more and more and more, they become stronger using their weapons against them. So now everyone is screwed.
Yeah.
On behalf of America. Like that was there, of course. So we're sick of losing people, pull them out.
And we saw something similar in history. The reason why we didn't win this war is because Taliban understand their terrain.
Yeah.
That's their home. And if you take it back to, I think, the 60s in the Vietnam War, we utterly failed that that project because we lost to the Viet Cong. Because they understood the territory, thick jungle.
Yeah, and they were both extreme pieces of land. Like extreme, like in terms of weather.
Yeah.
And just like mineral base and just, surface. Crazy.
It's very wild.
It's very wild. And it didn't feel real for a second, you know? And in a sense, they did get their country back.
Yeah. Now the question is, what are they going to do with it?
Yeah.
Because they're going to, of course, they're very extremist in their ideology.
Yeah.
So they're going to implement Sharia law.
Well, also, you can't forget the resources as well.
Yeah.
Opium, lithium. So think of batteries, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely a lot a lot of benefit, you know.
I don't know, but it's really something we just have to sit back and watch, see what happens.
Exactly. I mean, I wish them luck. I like Afghanistan, to be honest. Like, as a country.
I hope they just stop fucking fighting, even though it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, but who is going to stop fighting? Everyone fights everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we got plenty of examples. I don't even need to mention names. But yeah, off politics. Sorry, we had to dive into that for a second to acknowledge it. And yeah, we are, at least I feel bad for people of Afghanistan. Because
we all
I am
do.
a Palestinian man. Can't forget that.
Yeah. Same struggle.
Yeah, same struggle. People are suffering. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like $1 million today. That's what I feel like. How
I
do you
feel very good. I have a game tonight.
Yes. We'd love to hear.
It's a bit late, so I'll miss out on some sleep, but either way, good to play.
Yeah, exactly. What do you like to do after practice? I've never asked you that. Because it's a very tough, like your mind was in such a rough spot for a second. You were so heavily focused on a game. You're tired. You're out of breath. You sweat a lot. You're probably starving. It's late too.
Yeah.
What do you usually like to do?
Just literally chill.
Chill?
You have to recover.
You just eat and chill.
Because, dude, keep in mind, like a game is 90 minutes and you are pushing your body to just some of the most extreme, you're pushing it through extreme movements. It's almost nonstop. You get 1 15-minute break, 45-minute half, 45-minute half. But other than that, you have nothing left after that.
Yeah.
You're just like, I want to sleep. Don't bother me. I don't want to talk to anybody.
So your headspace is very chill.
Very chill.
Good.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
And very sore.
Yeah.
But it comes with the territory.
Dang. Is blisters a thing too?
For me, no. Just because I've done it for so long.
Yeah. Gotcha. Tougher skin, man.
I mean, if somebody did that, they'd be fucking dying. It's like, I got so many blisters on my feet, man.
I don't know what to do. Dude, when is season 6 coming out? Peaky Blinders. God.
I don't know, but I think that's the greatest show to ever be made.
The greatest show ever. The greatest show to study characters, too. The development of, like, from season 1 to season 5 and eventually season 6. Crazy.
I haven't even seen all of the episodes sequentially.
Oh, my God. Okay, you're gonna have to end up watching it with me then. And they're going to have to end up watching the 2 a.m. podcast.
Yes.
Yes. You know where to find us, guys. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcast.
Yeah, sir. And all major streaming platforms.
Indeed.
Yep. We might be getting rid of our 2 a.m. Clips channel and just merging it over with the 2 a.m. podcast. So, yeah, in case you don't find it, it's going to be merged with that.
Yeah, it just makes sense. You see other YouTube channels who are starting Clips channels. I'm like, do we really need this? Everyone else is doing it.
Exactly. It's just more management.
Yeah.
When you can really have it in the same page. Thanks again for joining in, guys. We'll see you guys on the next episode, number 108. This has been 107.
109. I think this is 108.
No way.
I swear. That's how fast we're running through.
Wow. We've been running really quick, guys. We'll catch you on number 109. See you next time.
Peace.